Hey guys, Ethrion here from Langrisser C. I'm from the Guild Legion of Scorn, and today I'm here with a new series that's aimed at the beginner that's just starting out in Langrisser Mobile. And this is driven because of the need for basically somewhere to learn about basic game mechanics, because the documentation for this game is not very good in terms of game content. When I was learning about Langrisser, I needed to go out to Reddit, to different Wikipedias and all that, and so I thought that I would start this series as a way for someone who's just starting this game to try to find everything that you need to know in one place, more or less. Why should you listen to me? Mainly because this is our second year of playing this game. We've been playing for more than a year. I started in the launch week, and in terms of PvE and PvP, I think my accomplishments, clear times of maps and all that is pretty advanced by anybody's standard. And so because of that, I'm just going to dive right into why you should play Langrisser Mobile in 2020 in case you are still on the fence. So, pros and cons of Langrisser Mobile as compared to every other mobile gacha game out there. Basically, for Langrisser Mobile, there is a huge amount of PvE content, like huge. If you were to start today from scratch, you have many weeks and months of PvE content ahead of you. And remember, this is a free-to-play game. If you don't spend any money. With regards to the combat mechanics, it's very deep. It is something that's far deeper than, say, Fire Emblem Heroes, which I came from, and which I found severely lacking once I started playing this. The combat mechanics are very deep, to the point where you would expect this kind of complexity in a console title or a PC title. And the minute-to-minute tactical gameplay is also excellent. You're always thinking about how best to position your units for terrain advantages, which type of units do better against the other, so on and so forth. So that's the pros, I feel, for Langrisser Mobile. The cons is, of course, related to the first point. With so many things to do, it can be quite time consuming, although stamina in itself is a limiting factor. The second con is that if you want just something to while away your time, you don't want to think, you don't want to strategize, this is probably not the game for you, because Langrisser actively requires a lot of thought when you are playing. And the last con is something that if you're playing PvE, it might not matter that much, but I felt that it's important to say that it might be difficult to catch up to players who had started earlier, and this is in the PvP game modes that are present in Langrisser Mobile. So, having said all that, I still do recommend picking this up solely just for PvE, because there's so much content. And as a start, we'll orient everyone to the world map. So this is the world map. Mine is obviously a lot more developed than someone who's just started playing, but the basic things that you will see on the world map will be your story quests. So you will follow the main storyline, and it will lead to these story battles that you can see here, and there's a recommended level for you, as well as the stamina involved in using in fighting that battle. So stamina over here determines how much you can play. It's not very clear here, but you recover 1 stamina for every 5 minutes, and basically in the course of 24 hours you will get 288 stamina. Along the course of the day at server time 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock, you will also get these burgers. And if you use a burger, for example, if I want to add my stamina, I use a burger, I will get 50 stamina. The other way to get stamina would be to purchase stamina using the premium currency called Trinity Crystals. And as you can see here, they're telling you how to buy Trinity Crystals, but stamina recharges come in 40, 60, 100, 150 and 200, and they can be recharged a maximum of 5 times per day. So that's where you get your stamina from. You get it from paid refreshes if you want, you get it from natural regeneration, and you get it from burgers that you get over the course of the day, but you have to log in to get that, and they even tell you the time. So for the first serving of 2 burgers, you must log in from 12 to 4 p.m. For the second helping, you must log in from 6 to 9 p.m. and the last one is available from 9 to 11 p.m. This is server time, which is GMT plus 7, as you can see here. So for me, living in Singapore, at GMT plus 8, I add 1 hour to whatever time is quoted. And so that is stamina. How do you spend it? As I mentioned, there are main story quests that you go through, and what's related to the main story quest is also the time rifts. So the time rift function over here is basically a retelling of all the classic Langrisser games with updated modern graphics. And why I mentioned time rifts in the same sentence as the main story is because the main story is very often dependent on you completing time rifts before you can progress. These are additional missions that you can participate in, and they all come with different hidden chests and feats for you to accomplish for even more rewards. Now you're saying hidden chests, where am I going to find out where these chests are? There basically, I've got you covered. There is a very simple to use but comprehensive spreadsheet. Don't be too alarmed. The spreadsheet, I'm just showing you that basically there is a list of all the hidden chests in the game up to a certain point, as well as, so this is the hidden chest for your main story chapters, and these are the hidden chests for your time rifts. You can see it from time rift 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, the normal and elite version. If you hover your cursor over the reward, they even tell you where exactly the hidden chest is, and I'll leave a link to this spreadsheet in the description of this video. So make sure to check that spreadsheet if you want to get all the rewards from the story quests as well as the time rifts that you are doing to progress your main story. Do pay attention to the story. I'm quite a PvE focused person myself, and I really did find and still continue to find the story rather enjoyable in terms of both the time rifts as well as the main story itself. So that is stamina and how you use it, just very basic on how to advance the story, the main reason why you're playing PvE. Lastly, the last main resource I will go into in this video will be that of gold. Gold is very important. As you can see, you can buy it with the premium currency, Trinity Crystals. However, there are also multiple ways to get gold. You can get gold from world events, which are the other way of spending stamina on the main map. These are events which you can see cost stamina and they give you a certain reward. For example, this one, oops, I can't click it because I don't have enough stamina. This one gives you experience potions, but some of them also give you gold. The main way to get gold would be to use your daily treasure key that you get every day just by logging in, and go to the secret realm, and you click on the stolen treasure map, and over here you can kill goblins who will drop lots of gold for you once you kill them. These goblins are absolutely harmless. They will not attack you, they will not aggro onto you. The main limiting factor is how many you can kill before time's up, and this is limited to 5 turns. So this is one of the main ways of getting gold in the game. The main way actually. Other ways of getting gold would be the Sunday joint battle, which occurs at 9 o'clock server time, which is 10 o'clock Singapore time, and joint battles can be found in the secret realm when they are running, as you can see here. And the last places to find gold, if you are in need of gold, is in the store, where you can actually exchange certain types of other in-game materials, such as mithril ore for gold. Lastly, you can also go to your guild store and exchange guild points for gold if you are in need of gold, as you can see over here. I'll go through all of these things in greater detail, but this is just so that you know exactly where to get gold when you need it. Okay, so I hope you guys found this first part of the guide helpful. We're continuing to release more parts of the guide as time goes on. Hope to have this finished in a timely fashion, and yeah, check back for more. In any case, I hope this has been helpful, useful, entertaining. As always, it's Zethrion, signing off.